Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Speed Force Racing for tonight's edition of GP1. Well, I'm back home in GP1 just for tonight. SFO Oliver is back in the building for GP1. And tonight with me, I got GP2 racer Sonic Hawks with me. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Oliver. Thanks for having me here tonight.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, buddy. It's always nice to speak to you when we're doing comms. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, you are the aggressor, I am the strategist, so I think we work well together.
You're always like a calm stats man, and I'm just like the shouty David Croft.
Yeah.
Like you're like the Indian Ted Kravitz. That's always a nice compliment.
Or maybe Karun Chandok. I think that's more.
You know what? Yeah, that sounds like a better person to use.
Yeah.
Karun Chandok. You could afford that better. What a good week of racing that we had, Sonic. We had 2 weeks of racing, 5 divisions. It's been a very good week for us here in SFR in Spain.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, we've seen some very close racing this week, especially with the safety cars spicing things up towards the end of the race in almost all the divisions so far. So, you know, with the penalties shuffling the final order at the last minute. So I think it's been pretty interesting this week.
So yeah, I didn't see GP2 yesterday, Sonic Hawk. You were in the race yesterday, so I'm going to ask you, how did it go yesterday for you?
Oh, for me personally, yeah, I think the first stint was good. The mediums did feel good. But yeah, I think once I went on the hards, I don't know, the setup just didn't work well for me, and everybody around were on quicker tires. So I was just a sitting duck over there. But I still tried to keep it clean, and I think at the end I managed a P4, which is my best finish in GP2 so far. So yeah, I'll take that as it comes.
Oh, that's fake. Congratulations, man. Well done on the podium. Congratulations, man. That's very well done to you. Because coming from a guy like you, starting at GP, who was in GP4 last season, made a big jump up to GP2. Is that showing that this new game is giving this drivers a lot more confidence to push the cars even more this year?
Yeah, I think I think it all depends on who's taking more confidence into the cars, who's trusting the car more, and I know who's willing to take the car to the limit. I think those who are still a bit hesitant. I think they're still not there at the top yet. But yeah, I think for some reason I believe in the car. I'm believing in the car a lot more than I did last season, so I think that's helping me.
I've got 3 comments in from Sid Kid Fisher. Says, "Come on, lads, keep up the good work." And he says, "Sonic sounds like he's talking in a submarine." Nice comment. We can't know that. It's our quality of our mics. It is what it is these days, isn't it, buddy? Okay then, let's watch Mike R17 doing his first run. What do you expect from GP1 tonight, Sonic? Is it going to be fast lap times and close racing?
Yeah, definitely. I think a sub 15 is a must. I think the top 4, I think the top 10 guys in sub 14 is what we'll witness today. Maybe one of them cracking the mid 14s as well. So yeah, I'm expecting a DRS train as well, because the guys, they're so good at racing bumper to bumper. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty close today. Definitely,
very indeed. So we all drove the track now, Sonic. I mean, I got a podium myself at GP3 for the 3rd place. Almost got the victory myself. So this turn 9 that Lozat's going through is such a dangerous corner now. You can't take it full throttle, because you know the car, the rear end is not good to like that curb on that left hand side. Is that turn 9 the most vicious corner for you?
Yeah, definitely. I think the lead up to turn 9, including the turn 8 as well. I think
and Laser is the first casualty. The moment that we said it, well, Laser is our first casualty. Unlucky to Laser.
Where did he lose the car? Is it at the vicious turn 9 that was being avoided?
Yeah.
Seems like
exit.
I think
yeah, exit turn 9. Yeah.
Oh no.
So we got Arthur going through, Mansell with the 15.9 on the soft tyre, Quinton on the medium tyre. Very interesting strategy for the GP1 drivers tonight, because they know the tyre performance on the mediums to the softs on race pace is vast differences. Yes, you can get 6 to 7 laps out of the softs on heavy fuel, but the mediums you get so much more longer.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I myself was surprised the kind of pace and where the medium side. I mean, they could have lasted till 20-23 laps easily. And then I think they can put on a pair of softs and go to the end.
I put on the. You saw it yourself, Sonic. I switched on the hard tire on Tuesday, and my word, the hard tire, give it a few laps. Great tire to use in the especially the first stint. If you're starting in 11th place, I advise everyone to go on a hard tire, because if you think about it, not only gives you a good chance, if you get a good start, if you're in that top 10, you'd be a good opportunity for yourself to get a podium, because the hard tire performs well around this track.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think both the medium and hard tires are good around here. But I think the medium is the preferred tire, in my opinion, because the tire itself can last about 20-23 laps. So the remaining 10 laps, I think, if you are doing it on the second stint, you can manage them on the softs, which is doable.
So we got our first few laps coming in now. We got our top 8 runners. So Miltos on pole at the moment, 15.1. Lozak on the 15.7. Nazareth 15.8. Mansell 15.9. Arthur first at the 1 minute 16s. Then we got Nelly Shirai on the 16.2, a 10th slower. They got Quinton on the 16.3, another 10 slower. And then got Chris Orielax just doing a 28.7, doing a very slow banker. So that's the running order at the moment, and we're waiting for Lost Souls and Mavros next to get us underway for their laps. So,
yeah,
this is a testing circuit. We all know Sonic Hawk. So, do you really think overtaking is going to be a bit of a problem?
Well, I think that's what we read in the news. But I think there are good overtaking chances if you place your car well and if you don't defend well. You would be opening the door for the other cars to overtake. I mean, I think yesterday I made a couple of mistakes while defending, and I made one. And every time I made one mistake, I think two cars were getting past. So it's not that overtaking is impossible over here. It is definitely possible. But yeah, I think as long as the driver in front doesn't make a mistake, it's going to be difficult to overtake.
And also, as well, with this circuit, as well, like you said, there'll be DRS trades from the top to bottom of the field. Do you think Earth savings can be a bit of a factor today?
Definitely. I mean, it's not easy to get the ERS back around this track, because we've got 2 DRS zones over here, and people would be using as much ARS as possible to get past drivers and get a clean air, because these guys, they're still not good at following each other very closely. So yeah, I think ARS management would be a problem. Some drivers might want to sit in the DRS train as long as possible, and maybe go for the and then maybe go for the undercut to get overtakes done, and some might prefer to use the ARS and get past drivers.
Lost Souls wants to cross the line now. 15 dead. Good that for Lost Souls in the Merc. Goes into pole position. Let's check out Mansell. One of the big admins here in SFIs. Of course, he's the admin to manage us, the commentators. Did a very good job, is Mansell, with the commentary role. Let's have a look how it goes through this second sector. It's how he copes with this shaky chicane. Let's have a look how he takes his line. Very easy, very good simple line there for Mansell, because that's a very easy corner to spin it on. He opted to go for 6th gear there, go for turn 9 now, which is interesting. Trying to keep the front end in, trying to control that rear end. Nice tuck in there towards turn 10. Oh, he opted to cut that corner. That is not how you take that one.
I think he just didn't have enough rear end grip over there. I think he was trying to carry as much speed as possible, but yeah, I think the car just didn't have enough grip in it.
Jeff Brown says Sonic Cork and Oliver with the love heart eye emoji. Thank you. Glad you could join us. So look at Chris Oriax on this first stint on the medium tyre in the AlphaTauri. It's about to come towards the same zone that Mansell did. So is he going to take a different line, I wonder?
Lozak got kicked out, so I'm just inviting him ASAP.
A very different line there. Alters a cut. The first bit of the chicane, Alter go for 7th gear, and that's worked well in his favour. Very well done there for Chris Orielax. Let's have a look through turn 10. Very simple. Turns 11 and 12. Very neat and tidy. Very nice and quick as well. Tucks the car in. Turns 13. Now turns 14 and 15. Really charging this lap. It's Chris. Of course, former season 7 champion. Through turn 16. Pretty simple left right-hander. And he'll set a 15.6. Very good lap there for Chris Orielax there.
Yeah, I think that's a very strong lap on the mediums. Of course, Miltos has still half a second pace advantage on the mediums as well. But considering the rest of the guys who have set the laps on soft, I think that's a very strong lap.
We got So you got Nazareth out on track now, and just in front of him is his teammate of Miltos. Let's have a look at the Alfa Romeos. I'm going to sort themselves out so Miltos gets out of the way for his teammate. I thought they were giving each other the toe. Oh, Nazareth spins! Nazareth has spun on, and he's reset himself to track. Right, that's fair enough. Right, Nazareth resets himself onto track. Jensen goes second place on the medium tyre. 3 laps on his mediums as well. You got Quinton on the soft tyre in the Alpine machine. Of course, the last time we saw Alpine was Esteban Ocon winning the Hungarian Grand Prix, which is a fascinating Grand Prix to watch, to be honest. As Quinton will go P7. Very good work there from Quinton. We'll go to the final 7 minutes of this quali.
Yeah, I think the track is yet to peak with respect to the grips, and I think we will see these times come down a bit more, maybe around 2-3 tenths on an average by every driver.
We got Lost Souls now on track now. Just starting his lap. He's knowing him. He's going to be pushing hard to go for that 1:14 lap time. He's a 10th up. Very good lap there. First sector for Lost Souls in the Mercedes. Going for Lewis Hamilton XS lap, to say the least. Oh, what a save for Lost Souls. That's a fantastic save.
It'll be interesting to see how much time he has lost or gained due to that move. I think he's lost about half a tenth over there.
But that was a great save though. He's like a waggy-tailed dog through the exit of turn 5. That was a fantastic save. Let's have a look how Lost Souls cope with the final sector. Into the final chicane. Neat and tidy. Oh, brilliant line there for Lost Souls. He'll probably get some time back from that. Here comes Lost Souls on the soft tyre. This will be a 1:14.7. Good lap for Lost Souls.
Oh, that's a cracking lap. I think he did well in the final sector to gain about a tenth and a half. I think if not for that wiggle of the car that he had, I think he could have easily gone another 10th up.
Oh, definitely. You're definitely right there. Here comes FCB Arthur. This in the Williams. 2 tenths up on his previous best. This looks like he's trying to jump Quinton here. And Mavros. Who that just would cross the line? That was Game Boys with a 15.4. Very close in that 4th place downwards. Very, very close times.
Yeah, I think Miltos is going to set up 14.6 at least. I've seen him do that, set that time in one of the practice sessions.
And you're right, Miltos has got purple in that second sector, so he's pushing on to see if he can try and take down Jensen. And possibly Lost Souls. Yeah, definitely. 2 laps on his medium tyre. And he'll jump Jensen into second place with a 14.8. First guy to reach the 14s on the mediums.
His pace is incredible.
Right, let's have a look at Mike. He hasn't set a lap yet, but he is going to go again.
Oh, just for the record, do you know Miltos is Kara's son?
Say again?
Do you know that Miltos is GP2 driver Kara's son?
I did not know that. But wow.
Yeah.
Talk about learning from the very best.
Yeah. Or I don't know if it's the other way, whether Kara is learning from his son. It could be either way, so.
Oh, and it just. Big shout out to Kara there, fellow GP2 drivers. Right, Michael looks like he's going to set a clean lap this time. The track is definitely rubbing more. And here comes Mike towards the lines. It's going to be a 15.5. He'll be going to P8. Let's go back to
some of the drivers. I think some of the drivers are actually reluctant to go on the soft.
Nelly's out, by the way. Oh, there's Nelly's car. Oh, Mansell just dodged out of the way of Nelly's car. Wow.
But he's still 4 tenths up, so GG Mansell.
Talk about giving yourself a heart attack. Here comes Mansell now towards the final chicane. Is it going to be 11th or higher? Let's see what Mansell does. Mansell towards the line, and Owen Mansell will go to P5 in the McLaren. Well done to Owen there. Here comes Nazareth. He's going to do another flying lap. Obviously, he's backed off from that lap. Chris Oylax, he's going to do another run. Mike, he's backed off, so we're going to look at... Let's have a look at Nazareth. Lozak, it was sitting at... I think Lozak and Nazareth, they need to feed their strategy through if they're taking 11th or 12th, because that's not a bad position for the race, you know.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, they would be starting on fresh mediums, so...
or even hards, you never know.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, Nazareth goes out, and Nazareth hits the wall! Nazareth hits the wall in the Alfa Romeo. That is his qualifying done.
Yeah, I mean, he still managed to keep the car running, but I don't think he has enough time to come back to the pits and go for another run.
Mavros in the Scuderia Ferrari. Los Souls has gone for another run. Obviously been threatened by Miltos' time. Mavros is just hitching the third sector now on his slow outlap. Looking after the tyres. Here comes Mavros into turn 5. Exiting turn 5 now towards 7 and 8. Now towards turn 9. Keeps in 6th gear with a waggy tail. Now towards turn 10. He's 75,000 slower than his previous. He needs an almighty final sector. Lost Souls is just going through the third sector now. We're going to keep an eye on Miltos very soon. And here comes Mavros towards the final corner, and he'll set a lap time of 15.0. Good lap from Mavros in the final sector. Here comes Lost Souls towards the line, and he'll set a 1 minute 14.6 fastest lap of the session. Miltos, let's see what you can do. Miltos now towards turn 3. Absolutely pinning it. We got Alex Dell saying, let's go Mavros and Miltos. So Miltos, pressure's on you to actually set a real good lap time. Can he beat a 14.6? That's a hard lap time, but it's still beatable. Mavros into 7 and 8 towards turn number 9. And he's invalidated, and Miltos' session is over.
Oh my. Oh, it must have been so heartbreaking for him.
Oh, unlucky. But what about Arthur? Arthur's on a run in the Williams machine. Let's see how Arthur does. He's not out of it just yet. He's pushing for the top 4 here. He's definitely going after Jensen and Mavros. Here comes Arthur. Can it be a top 3 for him? Oh, he's cracked. Ah, right. Okay then. Okay, that's anticlimactic. Right, so Lost Souls gets pole in Spain, followed by Miltos, Mavros, and Jensen, and Arthur top 5. Well, that was very interesting.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, I think if not for some of the guys going for the mediums, I think you would have seen at least 2 or 3 more sub 15 lap times over there. But yeah, I think it's the race that matters. So I think some of them know what they're doing.
Yeah, probably. Be very interesting what that bottom 4 will be doing from 11th to 14th. Be very interesting to see what tyres they'll go on. Are they going to go mediums or are they going to go softs or hards? You never know. What am I saying softs for? So yeah, go hards or mediums for them. But here's the final result for qualifying before the race. Lost Souls will get pole, followed by Miltos and Mavros. Then there'll be Jensen, Arthur and Quinton, Mansell and Gabe Boys, Mike and Chris Orielax, Lozak, Nazareth, Nelly and Laser. So Sonic, it's a very interesting Grand Prix. Do you know who your top 3 is?
My top 3, Miltos, Jensen and Mavros.
Okay, you know me, I like a good wild card, so I might go Jensen for first, then I'll probably go Miltos. You know what? I'm thinking probably Laser.
Right.
I'm thinking Laser from 14 might bring us a surprise. You see, I always like a good wild card.
Possible, yeah. Yeah. I'm right now in front of Laser's pit garage.
Ain't that suitable? So what are the drivers going to do then during the formation lap? Are they going to really aggressive warm up the tyres, or are they going to take things easy?
I think the soft runners would be careful with the tire warm up. I think they won't do it on the home straight away. I think they'll wait till the second sector before they start warming it up. I think the medium runners can go a bit aggressive because it takes a slightly longer time for the mediums to warm up compared to the softs. So yeah, I think the softs and the medium guys would have different approaches to the tire warm up strategy.
And here we go. Let's see what the bottom lot's gone for. And Nelly Shirai, as the only guy in the bottom 4, has gone for the hard tyre. Let's have a look at Nelly to make sure it is very much confirmed. And it is. It's the hard tyres for Nelly Shirai. Very, very good to see. See, I knew one of them was going to go for the hard tyre. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I think Nelly's got nothing to lose over here, so yeah, I think he can take that extra risk and hope for a fairy tale safety car to come out at the right time for him.
Alex Dell says Mavros and Miltos for first and second, easy, he says, and Cara says Miltos and Mavros 1 and 2. Why not? So definitely a lot of Miltos and Mavros fans I could see. Sonic.
Yeah, indeed. I think they seem to be having some huge following over here.
And it just. But never count out the other drivers, because you never know. Safety cars, incidents can be a thing. Lost Souls wants to get this formation out done very, very quickly. He's already at the start line already. And there he is, at the starting grid already. So Lost Souls, and Miltos and Mavros, and Jensen.
Yeah, I mean, Lost Souls, he didn't quite have the kind of race he wanted at Bahrain. He has still yet to score points this season, so he would like to maximize his opportunities over here. I think
you couldn't ask for a better opportunity today, starting pole.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think he should really try to get out of the DRS zone as soon as possible on the softs and let the three guys on the mediums fight each other out. I think that's the plan.
And the drivers are lining up, and we got 5 red lights in SFR, and when they go out, we'll say buggity, 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 let's go racing and stuck in the Catalonia in Spain. And Lost Souls got a dreadful start, and look at Miltos right round the inside of Lost Souls, and that is, there's contact in the turn 1, and Miltos takes the lead, and Mavros in 3rd place, and Arthur has got an absolute good start. Jensen, so very good starts there. And now we got Lost Souls down the inside of Miltos, and no, Miltos covers him off, and now we got Miltos now trying to get away from Lost Souls. Lost Souls needs to overtake it to make his strategy work, and you can see in the background squabbling around in the midfield. Lost Souls is going to get Lavender down the inside. No, he's not. He's thinking about him once more, and we got Game Boys in there as well. We've got Arthur having a look at Mavros. Let's have a look how these two guys have a look at Lost Souls. Have another little cheeky look down the inside. No, not things better off it. And we got Arthur trying his best. Laser it's gone past Nelly Shirai into 12th place. Good move there from Laser. And I think the drivers are pretty much settled in now. And we got Mansell 6.3, 6.2 behind, make a mistake, so bad start there for Mansell. But for the rest of the guys, it's a very clean start.
Lost Souls already 7/10 behind Miltos.
Not a great start for Lost Souls there, I would say. So not the start he wanted.
Yeah, but I think we should also give a little appreciation to the kind of pace Miltos is carrying. Under him, I mean, we've seen him get under a 10th to Lost Souls on those mediums, so I think he's got a pretty strong pace tonight.
And look at Owen Mansell in the pits already. He's already suffered wing damage at the start, so unlucky there for Owen Mansell. But still a long way to go.
Yeah,
you
I think
carry on, mate. No, you carry on.
Yeah. I was just saying that it's a bit unfortunate for him to have an incident on lap 1 itself.
But you gotta remember, Sonic, that remember that one race in GP4 this past week? One driver was a lap down and he still scored points because he never quitted.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that's the kind of attitude we want from the drivers, to never give up and just keep pushing to the end. You never know when opportunities would come.
So, I will come towards the end of lap number 2. The DRS will be opening right now on this very lap. Miltos still leads for Lost Souls. Good work here for Lost Souls, sticking with Miltos, but in my view, he needs to get past him very soon if he wants to make that two-stop strategy work out in his favour. So, apologies for that. But yeah, I'll say Lost Souls needs to get past Miltos as soon as he can, really, to make the strategy work in his favour.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think you would see something interesting happening on the Saxony Straight with the DRS now open. So it should be interesting to see how close Lost Souls can get to Miltos.
Not to mention the fact as well that Lost Souls is really trying to, because this is being in the dirty air is one thing, then it's going to punish the front tyres even more.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment it does seem like Lost Souls is pushing a bit hard to catch up to Miltos. So yeah, I think he's definitely eating away those tires.
Later makes another place. He just gets gone past Nazareth. We got Jensen all over the back of Arthur and goes down the inside, misses the position for fourth, and Jensen gets the position away from Arthur. Into fourth place he goes.
No, that was a very strong move from Jensen.
Very good stuff there.
Currently the top three seem to be pulling away from the rest of the pack a bit right now. So Jensen will not be having DRS this lap. So it will be interesting to see if he can keep up with that pace and take advantage of the tiny bit of clean air that he has.
Okay, we got Lozak on the back of Mike. Mike defends well, holding the line. And Lozak will have to stay behind him for the main straight. And he'll stay behind that Red Bull for at least this final sector. So being in the train's not a bad thing. I mean, it's all about following the lines, really, isn't it?
Oh, and he's lost the car a bit there.
Oh, and there goes Lozak losing positions, and that's Laser from 14th place has gone into 10th place, but now Lozak's not happy about that. He wants to get past Laser as soon as he can. Can he get down the inside of a side by side between the two, and then before turn one, is there going to be any collisions? This fight against Mercedes and Laser holds the line brilliantly and keeps the position away from, and we got Arthur off. Arthur's gone off from the top four, and he's gone down to 13th place.
Oh, that was a very brave move from both Lozak first to start off with.
Did you see Nazareth? Did you see Nazareth in the background there?
No, I just missed it.
Yeah, I just caught on stream. If you rewind the stream back just a little bit, you see Nazareth with a wacky tail coming down to turn 4. We got Game Boys now on the back. Oh, and that's Nazareth out! Turn 9 has claimed the victim in the race.
He's been, he did seem a bit unsettled through the quali as well. So I don't think he's having the best of the day, best of the time today.
And we got a yellow flag. Is it a virtual safety car? No. Game Boys has gambled and he's pitting early.
But I think he will be losing a bit of time over here because the yellow flags were such a short duration. I'm sure even Mansell would have hoped for a full safety car to catch up to the field, but yeah, I think he would. I think he might.
Look at Mavros all over the back of Lost Souls. In that Mercedes, you can tell those soft tyres are beginning to feel the burn around this track, and you can tell the medium tyre is now starting to take advantage now with Mavros all over Lost Souls' backside in that Mercedes.
Yeah, I think Lost Souls should be trying to look for a undercut over here and see if he can get past Miltos, because this train seems to be never ending at this moment.
Mavros looking, Lost Souls struggling. You can tell he's having a bit of an oversteer, but they got loads of oversteer there from Mavros going for a turn, through that turn, and Lost Souls would not decide to pit, so that means he's going to be under attack under that Ferrari. Here comes Mavros down the inside. There should be a hot knife through hot butter. It is, and Mavros will swing into second place with Miltos just ahead by 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I think those stats took some beating while following Miltos, and also the fact that he has been on attack mode for the last 7 laps. So yeah, I think those stats are done. I think now we should just ensure that he comes into the pits before he gives DRS to Jensen as well.
Look at Mavros. He's already hounding that Alfa Romeo Miltos already. It's now 0.8 of a second. And he wants that first place really, really quickly. Can he get? Yeah, he'll close that to him a bit more down the straight.
Yeah, I think Miltos has taken note of Mavros catching up to him. And to be honest, I think I've actually used Miltos setup during the practice, and he actually runs pretty low wings compared to the rest of the crowd. I mean, I'm not sure if he's still using the same setup, but if he's using that, he's going to be pretty quick, mighty quick on the straight.
Look at this. You can tell he's using a lot more lower downforce because he's very quick in the straight. Look at Laser on the back of Chris Oyalax. 0.4 of a second behind him at the moment, and Mike is all over back of Quinton. Can he make a move down the inside? It's a late lunge from the Red Bull, and the Alpina Quinton stays ahead just for now. Good defending driving for Quinton.
Yeah, Quinton is having a good season. He didn't have a great season last time out. He was fighting with Nadeem for the championship in season 7. So yeah, I think this is a good back to form performance from him.
Indeed so. We've got a bit of a train forming up now behind Quinton. He's on 7 laps now on the soft tyre. It's now starting to feel the punishment a bit.
Yeah, I think he seems to be the one that's holding up the pack a bit. But again, he needs to extend that position for as long as he can to make the strategy work for him.
And look at Laser in 8th place. He's really gained up. He started 14th. He's now into 8th place. Really good first stint here for Laser.
Indeed, I mean, he's kept it pretty clean.
And Quinton's in. First of the soft runners coming in on a strategy.
This should be interesting. Let's see if Mansell can get past him. I think he's a bit too far.
Knows that 3-second time penalty. Let's have a look at the penalties so far. 6 seconds for Lozak, 3 seconds for Chris Oyalax. Look at Arthur out there. He's on 8 laps soft tyres from the start.
Yeah,
very interesting.
Yeah, I think the softs can, you can switch them to around lap 9. That is when the yellow indicator comes, which means one of the tires has crossed the 60% deck. So yeah, I think the softs should be done this lap, which is the 9th lap now. So we should see most of the soft runners coming into the pits this lap. I think currently we have only 2 soft runners, Lost Souls and Arthur, and I think both of them should be coming into the pits.
Indeed so. So we've got Miltos still leading the race, 4 tenths per second ahead of Mavros. Actually, he's down to 2 tenths because these two are about to go to score for the lead. Mavros against Miltos. It's the Greeks. It's battle of the Greeks. No, it's not the Olympics. It's the battle of the 2 Ferrari engines. Here we go. The battle of the Italia and the Ferraris. Ferrari powered cars, and Mavros is in the lead. Good attempt from Mavros. Gets into the lead of the race.
Yeah, I mean, not the best camera angle that I had to see the overtake done, but yeah, I think it looked good from what I've seen.
Laser on the back of Chris Oyalax, still in this train behind Mike. It's a Red Bull from AlphaTauri, from Mercedes, from Ferrari. At the moment in this lovely trade of cars as Jensen is starting to edge in on Lost Souls' 9 laps older soft tyre, as SCB Arthur is in the pits now, just pitted for a set of hard tyres. Nelly Shirai is the highest hard tyre runner with on 9 laps. It's in 9th place at the moment. Laser is the most gained position driver, as you can see by gains of position. There you go, 7 places gained already for Laser, and the biggest loser is Arthur, losing 7 positions.
Yeah, I think Arthur had a spin at turn 2, and I think that cost him a lot of time.
Miltos is in already after 9 lap old mediums. That's a surprise.
That's really interesting from him. He definitely knows something that we don't. And he goes on the hard.
Very early for the hard tyre. Yeah, Miltos is gone on the hards. We got a yellow flag, and that is Quinton. It is. It's Quinton. He's gone round in the last corner, and he's going into the pits because I believe, yes, he's got a damaged front wing. Oh dear. And look at this, look at Mavros! Where did Mavros come from? He was leading the race! What's happened to Mavros? He must have a spin! And he's gone down to 6th place behind his teammates! I think he's cut the tyres! Mavros was leading the race, and now he's gone down to 6th place!
Oh, we missed that while watching Quinton. But yeah, I think he definitely seems to have lost the car at turn 2, maybe? Turn 2, 3?
It was turn 5 we caught him.
Alright, I don't know.
Red Bull 1-2 then, Micah Jensen.
Indeed, and I think these two would be coordinating with each other as to how they want to approach this race now. I think Mike can actually do Jensen a favor and hold the pack up a bit and maybe try to build a gap to Jensen.
So right now, as we look at this gap, as Mavros is pitting now, it's 3 seconds the buffer between Mike and Jensen, so he's doing a very good job making them a brick wall. And look at Nelly Shirai in 6th place now on the 11 lap old hard tyres. Is Nelly going to be a bit of a factor going to the second stint?
Yeah, I think there's still time for him to go for the second stint, and at the moment Miltos right on his tail. Of course, they both are on different strategies, so I'm not sure if Nelly would try to put a fight over here or if we would just let Miltos through.
So we're looking at this fight for second place from Mike, Chris, Laser and Lozak. Good scrap here for the second place position. It's Red Bull from AlphaTauri from Mercedes to Ferrari. So we're looking at Laser closing in more on Chris Oyalax. Chris Oyalax, he's a very good exit, but look at Lozak. He's the one that's closest to the back of Laser. Laser's closing for more on Chris Oyalax. It's 2 tenths of a second. It's 1 tenth of a second. Is he going to go for a lunge? No, he's going to play it safe for now.
I think we are going to see Miltos make a move on Nelly over here.
And we are, and there's the overtake. So Nelly Shirai played the strategy game, not the fighting game. I think that's a little bit smart there for Nelly.
Yeah, definitely. I think this train of Chris, Mike and Laser is getting a bit hot over here, and I think even Lozak has joined the party now, so definitely someone is holding the pack up.
And Lozak gets his third penalty, 9 seconds total now for Lozak. And look at Laser hounding that Mercedes, well, there was a Mercedes, sorry, the AlphaTauri of Chris Oyalax. Look how close he is. Look, that's a great onboard shot there of Laser on the back of Chris Oyalax. As you can see from his helmet view, what he's seeing is an AlphaTauri right in front of him. Laser into, and this pack of cards go through turns 14 and 15, turns 16, and look at that, Chris Oyalax into the pits. He's definitely going for the undercut, as Lozak is now having a little sniff at Laser's backside. Can he get that Ferrari past the Merc? It's going to be very tight, and no, he stays behind for another lap. As Miltos sets the fastest lap, but Lozak, touching the curb around turn 2, gets a rear end for the Ferrari.
Yeah, I think he's lucky that he's kept the car running still and not spin the car over there.
So, lap 14 out of 33 done. Jensen leads by 3.7 seconds. Mike is doing a fantastic job here for the team, really holding up these guys behind him, making Jensen's strategy a little bit more easier for himself there.
Yeah, and also I think it works well for Mike as well. I mean, if he can hold this pack enough, maybe till lap 20, he could actually, lap 20 or 23, I think he can actually go on a pair of softs to the end.
So is Red Bull, dare I say it, probably commentator's curse, do you think Red Bull want to possibly a Red Bull podium? And oh no, Mike's pitting now. So Mike is pitting now.
Yeah, I think we're forgetting that Miltos has pitted on lap 10, so he's got a massive undercut over here as compared to the rest of the people. So I think currently he's only about, as we speak, he's only about 10-15 seconds from the lead. So Yeah, I think if everybody pits, he's in the pit window to get the lead.
Very strategic Spanish Grand Prix, would you say, Si? Very strategic race here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think these guys are showing why they are the elite group of drivers in SFR. I mean, they've all got different strategies. They are not going by the orthodox or the textbook strategies that the game gives them. They have done lots of practice and got these custom strategies sorted out for themselves. So yeah, it's interesting to see how these stats play out.
It's like I'm watching a proper Formula One race. Planning out here, look at Los Souls on the back of Nelly Shirai. This should be easy for him, and it is. Los Souls into 5th place, and now he's going to try and chase after Miltos because he is on that medium compound tyre. Oh, Los Souls made a mistake. Let's look at Nelly traveling down the other side. No, Los Souls just gets away. As Lozak pits from 3rd place. Whew, right. So let's have a look at Mavros. He's on the back of Arthur. This is for 10th place. Let's have a look how these two plan out. Williams versus Ferrari. This should be an easy overtake here for Mavros. And look at Chris Oyalax right on the back of Mike. So we're going to come back to that battle very shortly. As Mavros gets past FCB Arthur. And I did mention about Chris Oyalax and Mike because they are now squabbling out for 6th place.
Yeah, Chris right on the tail of Mike's gearbox. And he will be getting DRS this time around, but I think 5 tenths is a bit too much to cover on this short straight. But he will be having a good chance on the start finish straight at the end of this lap.
Big shout out to Later though, Si, because he started off from 14th. He's now 2nd place on his first stint. He'll be very, very pleased about his first stint.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's shown why he's one of the top drivers in GP1. Despite having a bad quali, he has shown the character and temperament to fight through the field, and now he's running P2.
See how Chris Oyalax will deal with Mike's Red Bull. It's Mercedes versus, well, AlphaTauri against Red Bull. I always keep thinking that AlphaTauris always look like a Merc. I don't know why. It's a bit weird. It's not right. Why am I saying these things? Chris Oyalax.
Yeah, I think it might be possible to mix it up when you're looking at from the front. But yeah, I think once you're looking at the car from the side, I think the white rims should actually make it distinct.
I do like the white rims on the AlphaTauri. It looks quite smart.
Yeah, it actually reminds me of the white wall tires that the old cars used to have.
It does, don't it?
Yeah.
Lozak on 12 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, so let's not forget that Lozak is actually...
Oh, Lozak's having a mistake actually. Lozak is spun. Lozak is spun and Mansell will hit 11th place.
So
Poor
Lozak.
Lozak.
So Lozak actually reserving from GP2, so he's actually got nothing to lose. So maybe he's being a bit, maybe he's exploring the limits a bit over here. Because he's had a splendid race last night.
And here comes Chris Oyalax on the back of Mike, and it's going down the inside, and Chris Oyalax will go into 6th place, barring what is good of his position be after the penalties. But this is a very good stint for Chris Oyalax here, doing a very good job.
Yeah, I think he seems to be liking those hards a bit. I think on the mediums he was stuck behind the train. He was stuck behind the queue, but I think on the hards. He was easily able to get past Mike over here.
Lozak retires in the pits. But yeah, you are right though. Chris looks a lot more comfortable on this set of hard compound than he is to the medium. But you are right. So Chris Oyalax is going to try and get a push on here and try and gain any positions he can.
Yeah, I think so. His first target would be to break the DRS of Mike over here. So, and I think it would take a couple of good clean laps from him to get that done. He's already 7/10 up.
Should be enough of a gap to eliminate the first round of DRS. Looks like enough of a gap. It's 9/10 of a second. Michael, of course, will get the DRS. I think the gap's a bit too big.
Yeah, but I think the DRS is a bit powerful on this track, especially on the new game. So yeah, the gap of 9/10 has suddenly dropped to 4/10. So I think it's easily, I think you can easily cover about half a second on the straight with DRS.
Look how tight Mike is. Round turn 4. Giving that AlphaTauri a chase for his money. When are those medium tire runners going to pit? There's 2 more that needs to pit, and that's Jensen and Laser. That's 2 that need to pit.
Interestingly, we didn't have a safety car yet, so
very true.
Yeah, despite Nazareth actually crashing out, so yeah, I think it's good to see that we are having one good clean race where
don't count your chickens yet, Si.
But so far, I think we are seeing the strategies of what the drivers have planned out for tonight. So
you're right though, Si. The DRS looks a lot more powerful than last year. Because look at this, Mike's having another go at Chris here. Count my words back. Here comes Mike, round down the inside, and Chris will push back down to 7th. Mike is not letting go. Oh, and Chris made a massive mistake. Got all wrong under braking. That is DRS broken for Mike.
Chris will try to use his battery and try to get into that DRS zone as soon as possible, because once you come out of it, it's really difficult to get back.
Gaps are pretty much evened out. Let's have a look at Jensen. We haven't getting a lot of TV time. Let's have a look at the leader. Doing a very good job at the moment. 2.9 ahead of VFR Laser. Doing a very good job at the moment.
Yeah, I think around 6-7 laps back, I think Laser was around 3.8 or 3.9 seconds behind Jensen. So I think he's got about a 10th and a half on Jensen in race pace, but that's actually not enough for him to catch up to him.
So looking at, so Martin commented, actually just commented it now, says finally someone else doing the soft medium strat. That's what he just said. And Lozak has left the session because he is retired. Nelly and Game Boys has come into the pits. So yes, is Jensen pushing on for the soft tire strategy?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the gap to Laser to go for the.
Oh, Laser gets penalized.
Not what he wanted, but yeah, I think Jensen has got the gap to Laser to push for another couple of laps and then put on the soft.
Look at Chris Oyalax again, really pushing on against Mike again. These two have been squabbling for the past few laps now. This has been entertaining to watch. Here goes Chris Oyalax again. Mike versus Chris. AlphaTauri versus Red Bull. Go through the final sector now. Let's see how Chris Oyalax can cope within the dirty air of that Red Bull Honda against AlphaTauri Honda. Round towards the final chicane. Chris Oyalax needs a very good drive out of here. And he does. That's a great drive from Chris Oyalax. That means he's going to get a clean run on Mike. Here we go again. Here comes Chris Oyalax. Los Sols gets a penalty as Chris Oyalax will go into 5th place ahead of Mike. I don't think they're finished yet.
No, at least not for the next 7-8 laps. I think these two will keep fighting to the end.
Why not? Entertaining for us.
Indeed.
Oh, Chris Oyalax gets a bit tail happy down the X of turn 4. Sorry, turn 5. Now they go for 6, 7, 8. Let's see what Mike can do. Is he going to do a Daniel Ricciardo, or is he going to keep it behind a conservative like a Lando Norris or a Hamilton? Yeah, it's been conservative. It's not really an overtaking zone for turn 10, and it goes very, very wayward going into turn 10 as the Red Bull keeps it tight around the long right-hander. Turn 16 is about to come up. Here they go. Once again, Mike versus Chris. We're not getting tired of this battle, and hopefully you're not as well. Here comes Mike once again. And we've got a yellow flag. That's a Williams off. I believe that's Quinton. Yeah, that looks like Quinton. Yeah, it's Quinton. It's to span in the second sector.
Yeah, I think I think the Williams and Alpine have got a very close color code, but I think so yeah, it's easy to mix them up.
And he's just been lapped by the leaders.
Yeah, I think it's the second time that he has had a moment. So you know, the pack is so quick that you really can't afford mistakes.
Look at Laser, almost 2.5 seconds behind Jensen. Put Jensen in a bit of sort of pressure now as Jensen pits, and so does Laser. So Laser and Jensen pit together. Miltos will take the lead of the Grand Prix.
But yeah, he will be going on those hards to the end, and I think the gap was around 9.5 seconds to the leader when these people are coming into the pit. So I think Jensen would come out around 10-15 seconds behind. No, he's actually come out 8 seconds behind Miltos. So yeah, I think this is game on between Jensen and Miltos for the lead.
Game on. The chase is on. Who is gonna win? We do not know, but let's give a big massive shout out to Laser, starting 14th, now 10 places up, who's in 4th place right now. He's doing a fantastic job at the moment, and he is on for a very good finish. It depends on what the penalties say, but all in all, he'll be very, very pleased with his performance today.
Yeah, I think this is a very good, this is actually a very good recovery drive from Laser. I mean, after the bad quali that he had, I think he has really shown the kind of race pace he's got.
Meanwhile, all this going on, Mike and Chris still squabbling. Why not? Arthur gets a penalty, and we got a spinner. That is Arthur crashing at turn 9, losing the front wing. It's not been a good day for Williams.
Quinton is in the Alpine, so.
Oh, is he? Of course he is.
Yeah.
Like I said, the colour code is absolutely dreadful. Thank you, Formula 1, for giving us the great colours of Formula 1. The different shades of blue. Why not? So, is this really happening, Si? Can Jensen catch down? He is catching. It's 7.5 seconds. Is he got enough time?
Yeah, I think it's going to be close. But yeah, I think it is possible. Let me have a quick look at their race directors and see what lap times they're doing.
Right, you do that. We'll keep an eye on Jensen. We're running on board with him. He's just closing on Lost Souls at the moment. He's on 30 lap old medium tyres. So it's 2.9 seconds behind the Merc. So Jensen really pushing on. This is going to be his first lap on the soft tyre. So we're going to see what his relative pace is when he crosses the line, and Si will give us confirmation on what pace he's doing compared to Miltos. As Jensen sets the fastest lap, unsurprisingly, that's immediately been taken away from Lost Souls, doing a 16.4. So those two are matching pace at the moment with those soft tyres.
Yeah, so Miltos currently doing a mid-17, and Jensen, I think, is just the fastest lap on the mid-16. So, but yeah, I think he won't have that 1 second pace advantage after 2-3 laps. So, but still, I think he can still.
Arva's crashed at turn 9. Arva's crashed at turn 9. Safety car is out. Miltos has got a reprieve.
This is just not what Miltos would have hoped for. I mean, this late into the race.
Right. Safety car is out. Jensen and Laser have just stopped. And are not far behind Miltos and Lost Souls. Right. We're going to reset. And we're going to have a sprint to the finish.
So I think it's a no-brainer that Jensen and Laser would be staying out. It will be interesting to see if Lost Souls would be staying out or if he would.
He's coming in.
Yes, he's coming into the pit. So Miltos and Lost Souls, I think they both realized the threat Jensen and Laser have over here. So both of them coming into the pit. Is Chris coming in as well?
Chris
Yes,
is coming
Chris
in.
is
Mike's not. Obviously because he knows Jensen's pitted. Mavros is not pitting. Very interesting to see. What about Nelly? Is Nelly pitting? Chris is, as yeah, like I confirmed, Chris is pitted. Nelly, he is pitting.
I think Mansell should come into the pit. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. It's a no-brainer. Mansell's coming in. Game Boys is coming in, and so is Quinton. Right. Okay, Si. Very interesting decision from Mavros is staying out.
Yeah, I think both Mike and Mavro staying on those hards. I think, but yeah, I think they've got around lap 27. So maybe if the safety car comes in next lap, they've got about 5 laps to hold on to those hards. So maybe they did the math with respect to their positions they would lose, and maybe they decided to give it a go because both of them don't have penalties. Whereas the 3 people behind them, Lost Souls, Chris and Nelly, all of them have penalties. So if they can stay within those 3-second penalties that they have, I think they've got a good chance of retaining their P4 and P5.
It's going to be a sprint race to the finish. So we're going to be resetting and then we'll be getting underway once more. So this is going to be very interesting to see how that will turn out. I was hoping there would not be a safety car, to be honest, side, because I would love to see how Jensen will catch Miltos towards the end of the race, but never mind. We're going to go again, and Miltos and Jensen will have to go head to head. But the tyre life is different now, because you think about Miltos is on the 0 lap, it's just put on the fresh set of tyres, and Jensen's going through 3 laps. But now underneath the safety car, is that a bit of a difference, or is there not a difference?
No, I think that will definitely make a difference. Miltos definitely does have an advantage on those fresh set of tires.
If you're enjoying the stream and enjoying the action, please like and subscribe to Speed Force Racing. We got 5 races a week. So you got 2 races on a Monday, which is GP5 and GP4, and you got GP3, sorry, on Tuesday, GP2 on Wednesday, and we got this on Thursday, which is GP1. Please like and subscribe if you're looking to join the league, of course. Find us a Grid Finder, type a Grid Finder, and put in the details in where you can find SFR. And please like us on our social media as well, Speed Force Racing on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Very good to see that the people are tuning in, of course, watching us live with me and Si.
So safety car should be coming in this lap. The pack has bunched up.
Should be. So Bert Mylander in the safety car is about to come in. Yes, he is. So, right, Jensen has got work to do. He's got to get away from Miltos as best as he can before Miltos catches him. But that's a biggest challenge in itself. Mike on the Lost Souls has got a 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellows. So unlucky there for Lost Souls. But here we go. Jensen. Waiting. To put that right foot of his foot to the floor. Waiting for it in the Red Bull. Laser behind. Miltos behind. Waiting for Jensen to control it, and now he launches away. He's put his foot down, and that's a pretty decent restart. But look, and Mavros and Mike, they're going side by side, going into the first corner. We got Miltos down the inside of Laser. It's a good move for Miltos here. Can he get the inside done? They're banging wheels, but Miltos is through. Good move from there from Miltos. Mike now on the back of Laser now. He's moving as hard tires to good effect. Can he get the move done? Lost Souls has gone past. Mavros here. Mavros losing places. And we got Mavros under pressure for Crystal Relax. I think Crystal Relax has spun. He has. Crystal Relax has spun. He's gone into the barriers. Chris Relax is out of the Grand Prix. So we're down to 10 runners.
So points for everyone, points on the board for all drivers. They just have to bring the car home.
You know they're not going to do that, don't you? They're going to race hard as they could possibly dare.
Of course.
Lost Souls. He's got nothing to lose. He's on amount of penalties. He's got 8 seconds worth of pens. Not what he really wanted. He's having a strong day, but think of it this way, Si. He's getting points at the end of the day, so that's an achievement in itself.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got a lot of positives to take from this race.
Game Boys has had an incident, and yep, he spun, and he's 8 seconds behind Mansell. And Lost Souls down the inside of Mike, and now he's behind Laser. 3 laps to go.
So yeah, now Lost Souls would want to get as far ahead as possible, but of course 8 seconds is not possible in 3 laps. But if I'm not wrong, I think he might appeal the 5 seconds that he's got. I think it's possible that he got it from a tap during the yellow flag. So
he said annoying yellows apparently.
Yeah, so I think he would try his best to get a 3-second gap to Mike. But yeah, again, let's see if that happens.
So we got watching the battle for the lead. Jensen versus Miltos. Laser's just behind this group, waiting to pounce. Yes, Laser's on penalties, but that doesn't mean he's going to keep on fighting. That's not going to stop him fighting. Miltos, Jensen, round the final corner. It's down to them two. DRS is enabled. They'll have DRS for the next 2 laps. And look at this. Miltos is playing safe, not using the overtake button to his advantage. He's going to wait until the DRS straight after turn 9 and the DRS zone after turn 16. Miltos is just waiting to pounce. So who's your money on site? Do you think it's Miltos' race to lose?
Yeah, I think it is. I think he's playing smart over here. He's just sitting back, waiting for Jensen to drain his battery out, and he would then go on the attack.
He's waiting for it, isn't he? He's getting a bit of a warning. Miltos, Jensen. Look at Laser. He's on the same lap of old tyres as Jensen, but he's not going away. He's waiting as well. This is going to be very interesting to find out for the battle for the lead and possible podium positions. Here we go. Jensen, Miltos, Laser, down the main straight. Here comes Miltos with the DRS. He's going to go right behind Jensen down the inside. Jensen going to have a squeeze, but here comes Miltos taking the lead of the Grand Prix. And Miltos is in the lead of the Grand Prix. Great clean move from Miltos. And now it's his turn to get away from the Red Bull of Jensen. Laser is just waiting and ready to see anything happens between the two.
I think Laser also has got the time penalties, so I think he knows that a win is out of cards over here, but he would be wary of the gap Mike is maintaining.
Laser's only on 3 seconds. That's a pretty decent enough amount of penalties to have. The lowest amount of penalties is 3 seconds, so that's not bad for a guy who started 14th place. Now he reached the penultimate lap, but Mansell has gone past Nelly. Mansell's gone past Nelly into 7th place. Now he's on the back of the hard tire runners. But yeah, I was about to ask you, who's your driver today?
I think I would pick Mansell, considering the incident that he had on lap one. He just kept pushing. He never gave up, and he's now in the points into P7, pulling off some nice clean overtakes. So I think my driver of the day would be Mansell.
There you go, confirmation, and that's the message you game, boys. Mavros is, no, not Mavros, sorry, Mansell is our driver of the day for the Spanish Grand Prix. We're in the final lap of this Grand Prix. Not to mention the fact Mansell's on the back of the two hard-time runners. Right, last lap. Can Jensen make one last push to take down Miltos for the win of the Grand Prix? It's down to the final two sectors. Miltos and Jensen. It's all down to you two. Flying towards the turn 9's dreaded right-hander. Down the back straight. This is Jensen's last chance. It's not going to take it. It's too far back. It's waiting for Miltos to make a mistake. But Miltos looks like he's got it all under control. Miltos rounds the final few corners. Into turn 13, 14 and 15. Miltos has had it all under control. And Miltos will win the Spanish Grand Prix and takes victory at the Circuit de Catalunya. Well done to Miltos. Laser from 14th on the grid will get P3. Mavros in P4. Mike in P5. Mansell will take a very happy P6 in GP1. His first point, pretty much his first point, nearly his, I think his first point of the season, I believe.
No, I don't. I think
Well
it's the
done,
second
though.
point.
I don't know. We'll see. But well done to Mansell getting the P6. He'll take that very, very happily. Miltos will celebrate in GP1 today as the circus heads to the Monaco Grand Prix starting on Mondays at 7:30 for GP5. That is going to be a lot of fun. Rumours, actually, that it could be raced in the dark. That's a bit of rumours. But we have to wait and see for next week. That's a slight rumour. You never know. Right. We're going to look at the results. Miltos, P1. Jensen in P2. VFR Laser in P3. Mavros in P4. Mike in P5. Mansell in P6. Nelly Shirai in P7. Lost Souls in P8. Game Boys in 9th. Quinton in 10th. Your DNF runners are Chris Oyalax, AFCB Arthur, Lozak, and it's Nazareth running up the 14 places on the grid. Well run by all the drivers. Well raced by all of them. Congratulations to the podium winners, of course, and well done to Owen Mansell for getting the driver of the day. Congratulations to him. Wow, unbelievable race. We're just going to wait for all the drivers to come into the party and we'll speak to them on how the race has got on. I couldn't ask for a pretty race there. Their side, really good race.
Yeah, indeed. I think the safety car at the end spiced things up a bit. But yeah, we missed that thing whether Jensen would catch up to Miltos or not.
Speaking of Jensen, he's here. Good to see you, Jensen.
Yeah, good to see you again.
I'm going to put the winning car on, which is the Alfa Romeo. Very, very, very good. Martin says, Laser driver of the day for me. The driver of the day is Owen Mansell, of course. Congratulations to him. But you gotta admit, though, good drive there from Owen. No, very, very good work from him. I'd give a couple more minutes until the drivers come in, so Jensen gets to sit down for a bit, have a bit of cup of tea by his side.
I need to get going to another race in like 15 minutes.
Okay, well, we'll start with you then, Jensen. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Jensen was the Red Bull, I believe. Yes, he was. So Jensen, P2, very, very close finish in the end. But let's talk about the race in general. How did you find the race today?
I was good, yeah. Qualifying was a bit inconsistent, the medium runs, and it took me my third run to get decent time, but Miltos was just rapid. We got 14.8 on the mediums. I don't know how he did that, but yeah. The really good effort from him, and in the race, poor start, I think I lost DRS strain, probably lost about 5 seconds. Which, if the safety car didn't come out, I could have probably won the race if I didn't lose that train. So yeah, it's a bit annoying with that, but made the tyres go the distance, got onto the soft, I was bringing the gap down, the safety car came out. Actually gutting to see that, because I had to pit on brand new soft, so go to or stay on my old set and take the lead, and I wanted to stay on the old set, and yeah, took the lead of the race. I was hoping Laser could possibly hold Miltos back, but he was straight through on the new set softs, and yeah, straight through when the first lap of DRS was available. So yeah, in the end it was really well done from him as well. I think his first win in IFR colours as well, and 1-2 for the team in that respect, and a P2 for me.
So yeah, definitely. So what's we're going to Monaco next week. How do you feel about going to? Yeah, well, actually, no, you're not. Actually, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. GP1. Don't do Monaco. You lucky souls you are. So you got Azerbaijan.
I want Monaco to be honest, but yeah, I've got Baku in like 13 minutes. That's why. Yeah, but Baku, don't really like it, to be honest. But I mean, we'll see. Just pick up another good result and just wait for the good tracks for now.
Well, looks like you're itching to get going, and we'll leave you to it, Jensen. Well, thank you for joining us for our interview, buddy, and good luck for your race in about under 12 minutes or so. So good luck, Jensen. You get skedaddling. We'll end our stream there. So yeah, thank you for joining, guys, and thank you for watching. Sai, it's been a pleasure commentating with you today. Yeah. It's been a pleasure.
Same here, mate. Same here. Thanks for having me tonight.
Not a problem. So guys, we're going to end the stream there. So yeah, we're going to go back to the winning car, which is the Alfa Romeo, because Miltos won the race. Congratulations to him. So yeah, that is it. All done for GP1 as we move to the beautiful Riviera. That is the Monaco Grand Prix, not GP1 of course, because they are skipping Monaco. Lucky souls. But we are starting Monaco Grand Prix with GP5. So we'll see you then. Keep it racing, keep it SFR, and goodbye.